You've been doing everything right, tracking calories, eating clean, even working out daily, but the scale just won't move. What you don't realize is there are 10 simple mistakes quietly keeping you stuck. Once you fix them, the fat finally starts coming off. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what they are so you don't waste years like I did. Hey, I'm Shane. I struggled with my own weight, counting calories, pushing harder, and still not seeing results. But what really hit me wasn't just my own frustration, it was watching the people I cared about go through the same pain. I knew there had to be a better way. Once I figured out what actually works and started helping others finally lose weight for good, I made it my mission to share those lessons with as many people as possible. So if you've been feeling stuck, this video is for you. Let's get into it. These are the 10 biggest mistakes that keep most people stuck. And once you fix them, everything about weight loss becomes easier. Mistake number 1, eating too clean. When you first decide to lose weight, you probably clean out your kitchen, buy chicken breast and broccoli, and tell yourself you're done with junk food forever. The first few days feel great, you're motivated, you're proud, but soon reality hits. Every meal tastes like cardboard, and you start thinking about the foods you can't have. What happens next? You cave, binge something you've been craving, and feel like you failed. The problem isn't that you cheated, it's that the plan was too strict to begin with. Long-term fat loss doesn't come from perfection. It comes from sustainability. So instead of forcing down food you hate, learn portion control with foods you actually enjoy. You love tacos? Great, have 2 instead of 4. You love chocolate? Fine, build a small piece into your day and move on. When you enjoy your meals, you stop obsessing about food. And that's when consistency finally clicks. Mistake number 2, skipping meals. Skipping meals sounds smart in theory. If I eat less often, I'll eat fewer calories. But here's what really happens. Your blood sugar crashes, your hunger hormones spike, and by the end of the day, you're raiding the pantry. You might even wake up the next morning bloated and frustrated, wondering why the scale isn't moving. Your metabolism likes rhythm. It runs best when you fuel it evenly throughout the day. That doesn't mean you need 6 small meals, but it does mean your body works better when you don't starve it for long stretches. Try this pattern. 2 solid meals, lunch and dinner, built around protein and fiber. Maybe a light snack in between if you need it. You'll have steadier energy, fewer cravings, and no more late-night kitchen raids. Fat loss isn't about eating less often. It's about eating better and staying consistent. Mistake number 3, weighing yourself every day. The scale is a tool, not a grade on your performance. Daily weigh-ins can send you on an emotional roller coaster. You're down 2 pounds Monday, up 3 Tuesday, and suddenly you think you've blown it. But here's the science. 1 gram of carbs holds about 3 grams of water. Extra sodium, a late dinner, or even not going to the bathroom yet can shift your weight several pounds overnight. None of that is fat. Weigh yourself once a week, same day, same time, after using the restroom, before eating or drinking. Track that number over time. The downward trend tells the truth, not the day-to-day fluctuations. And while you're at it, track non-scale wins too. Looser clothes, better sleep, more energy. Those changes happen before the scale catches up. Mistake number 4, following influencer workouts. The internet is full of do this 10-minute workout and get shredded videos. The problem? They're designed to go viral, not to get you results. If you're out of breath, dizzy, and sore for days, your body can't recover. And that kills consistency. Real progress doesn't come from extremes. It comes from repeatable habits. Start with low-impact strength training, short walks, or body weight movements you can handle confidently. As your fitness builds, then you can add intensity, not the other way around. Think of it like learning to drive. You don't start on the highway. You start in a parking lot and build skill safely. When workouts fit your current level, you'll actually look forward to them. And that's how you make exercise a lifestyle, not a chore. Mistake number 5, ignoring the power of walking. Most people underestimate walking because it feels too easy. But walking consistently is one of the most underrated fat loss tools there is. It improves circulation, digestion, mood, and recovery. And it keeps you burning calories all day long without stressing your joints. 10,000 steps a day might sound like a lot, but that's roughly an hour of easy movement spread throughout the day, about 5 miles total. You can break it up, a 15-minute morning walk, 15 minutes at lunch, 15 after dinner, and the rest just moving around. You don't need a treadmill, walk indoors, around your house, or even in place while scrolling. Walking also lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, which means fewer cravings and easier fat loss. So if you're tired of overcomplicated workouts, start with this. Walk more, it works. Mistake number 6, overeating healthy foods. This one surprises a lot of people. You switch to healthy foods, nuts, peanut butter, olive oil, avocado, and expect the scale to drop. But it doesn't. Here's why. Healthy doesn't always mean low calorie. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 120 calories. A handful of almonds can be 200 plus. Add that a few times a day and you've eaten an entire meal's worth of calories without realizing it. These foods are great for you. They support hormones and heart health, but the key is portion control. Use a spoon to measure peanut butter. Pour oil from a teaspoon instead of the bottle. Grab a small handful of nuts, not a bag. You'll still get the benefits, but you'll finally see progress again. Remember, your body doesn't care whether calories come from kale or cashews. Too many is still too many. Awareness is the real superfood. Mistake number 7, overusing sauces and condiments. Let's be real, sauces make everything taste better. But they can also quietly sabotage your results. 1 small pack of dipping sauce can have the same calories as 2 chicken nuggets. And when you pour dressing, ketchup, or mayo without thinking, those calories add up fast, especially if you use them multiple times a day. Sauces are sneaky because they don't fill you up, yet they count just as much as food. Try this. Next time you prep a meal, measure your sauce or dressing before pouring. You'll be shocked how little you actually need to get the same flavor. If you can't live without sauces, look for lighter swaps. Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. Mustard instead of mayo. Salsa instead of creamy dressings. These small swaps can save you hundreds of calories each week without feeling like you're missing out. Remember, you don't need to eat dry chicken, just be sauce smart. Mistake number 8, eating just because everyone else is. Have you ever been out with friends or family and ended up ordering something you didn't even want, just because everyone else was eating? That kind of social eating adds up quickly. You might not even be hungry, but there's this quiet pressure to join in so you don't seem awkward or left out. The truth is, you don't have to eat every time someone else does. The first time you say, "No thanks, I'm good," it might feel uncomfortable, but after that, it becomes empowering. You start realizing that your choices are yours, not controlled by social pressure. If you want to be part of the moment, grab a water or tea, or just enjoy the conversation. You don't have to match someone else's plate to belong. And if your friends are real, they'll understand. Learning to say no builds confidence, and that same confidence will help you stay consistent in every other part of your fat loss journey. Mistake number 9, drinking to fit in. Alcohol is one of the fastest ways to stall your progress without realizing it. A single night of social drinking, a few glasses of wine or cocktails, can easily hit 500 to 1,000 calories. And that's before the late-night snacks that usually follow. Beyond the calories, alcohol disrupts your sleep, your hormones, and your recovery. Poor sleep alone can spike your hunger hormones the next day, making you crave sugar and carbs. You don't have to quit forever, but it's worth cutting back, especially while you're in fat loss mode. Try swapping your drink for sparkling water with lime or a flavored zero-calorie option. Most people won't even notice, and the next morning you'll wake up feeling clear-headed, rested, and in control. You're not missing out, you're just choosing energy, clarity, and better progress. And here's something important. No one cares as much as you think. They're focused on their own night, not your drink. You do you. Mistake number 10, thinking weight loss is permanent. This last one is the trap almost everyone falls into. You lose the weight, you feel great, and you think, "I'm done." But here's the thing. Weight loss isn't a finish line. It's a skill. If you don't keep practicing the basics, movement, mindful eating, hydration, sleep, the old habits sneak back in. That doesn't mean you failed. It just means you stopped applying the habits that got you the results. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't stop just because they're clean. Maintenance isn't punishment, it's protection. Life will happen. Birthdays, vacations, holidays. You'll eat more sometimes, and that's okay. The key is not perfection, it's recovery. When you gain a few pounds, instead of spiraling, just reset. Go for a walk, drink your water, get back to your normal meals. The faster you get back on track, the easier it is to maintain your results long term. That's what separates people who lose weight once from those who keep it off for life. So there you have it, the 10 biggest mistakes that quietly hold people back from losing fat. Once you fix these, you'll finally start to see real progress, without feeling miserable or restricted. Remember, you don't have to fix all 10 at once. Pick just one to focus on this week. Because when you master one habit at a time, everything else gets easier. If you found this helpful and want more content like this, hit that subscribe button.